This girl has the strangest condition. Whenever her emotions spike, part of her body transforms into a monster. Even her very first crush ended in complete disaster. After that, she started deliberately avoiding everyone, which is why everybody thinks she's some weird antisocial freak. But Kuro figured that suited her just fine. She never expected to have friends anyway. One day, Kuroe was hiding in the stairwell, sketching when Arata, the most popular guy in school, suddenly barged in. He politely explained the girls in class were way too intense, and he just needed to escape. Then, with zero sense of personal boundaries, he picked up her sketchbook, complimented her drawings, kept inching closer, and even grabbed her cola saying it was his favorite. Having the school heartthrob get all friendly with her made Kuroe's heart race faster and faster. Then she noticed her body starting to change, and figured she'd better leave immediately. But Arata sighed and asked what was even so great about him that made everyone obsessed. It was honestly exhausting. Kuroe was instantly turned off. She thought he was being ungrateful, so she blurted out that if he didn't like the attention, he should just reject people. She figured that would kill any feelings. But instead, Arata's eyes lit up like stars. He loved her advice, and before leaving, even wrapped his scarf around her as a thank you. Kuroe felt good about it at first, but then convinced herself that someone at the bottom of the social ladder like her didn't deserve that kind of attention unless there was a hidden agenda. Back home, her body still hadn't returned to normal. Could it be connected to that guy? She brushed it off, not like she'd ever see him again. Except the very next day, Arata was already waiting in the stairwell. He greeted her enthusiastically, like yesterday's awkwardness never happened. Kuroe was annoyed and tried ignoring everything he said. But here's the thing, Kuroe has a massive weakness for sweets, and when Arata invited her out for dessert, she had zero resistance. What she didn't expect was that Arata's friends suddenly bailed, leaving them alone together. After a long wait, the pancakes arrived. She shoved one in her mouth. The soft, fluffy texture and sweet flavor hit like heaven. Watching her adorable reaction, Arata couldn't help but laugh. Kuroe got defensive and asked what was funny. He told her straight up she might act cold and tough normally, but right now she was genuinely cute. Then he opened up about being a chubby kid in middle school when nobody liked him, and how he hadn't eaten sweets in forever because of his image now. Kuroe grabbed a pancake and held it up to his face, basically ordering him to eat.
私はお前がデブだろうとガリだろうとどっちでもいい。今日、お前とここに来れてよかったと思う。そういう人間も、お前の周りにはいる。少なくとも、一人は。だから安心して食えばいい。うん。すっげえうまい。
She couldn't fight these feelings anymore, even if her heart was being tricked. So be it. After a sweet afternoon together, Kuroe was on cloud 9. But why was her body burning up? Her hands were starting to change, making her uneasy. Just then, some girls from class spotted them and accused Kuroe of stalking Arata. After all, why would the school heartthrob hang out with a weirdo like her? Kuroe was about to distance herself right then, but Arata grabbed both her hands and laced his fingers through hers. The room started spinning. She looked up and the sky seemed to turn pink. She couldn't hold back the heat raging inside any longer. She yanked her hands away, muttered, sorry, and bolted. But her body was spiraling out of control. Burning up and unable to take it, she jumped straight into a river. When she emerged, a massive Godzilla-sized creature rose from the water. Meanwhile, clueless Arata was still chasing after her, having no idea Kuroe was completely lost in a trance inside her transformation. She quickly caught her reflection in a building's glass and realized what happened. She dove back underwater, waited until she calmed down, and quietly snuck to shore. The next morning, Kuroe woke up thinking it was just some bizarre dream, until she turned on the TV and saw the news coverage of what she'd actually done. She'd experienced transformations before, but this time her body had gone way more extreme than ever.